Okay, live once again, back by popular demand as usual. As you know how popular I am on here. um, I've actually got me light with us this time. Unlike the last couple of times. Pretty much. So at least we've got a little bit of light. It's still dark because I'm wearing a black coat, so it looks darker. You can see I've got. Don't worry, I'm not stripping off or anything. No need to panic. I'm just showing you it looks darker because I'm wearing a black coat. So I look like just a floating head. You know what I mean? So yeah, but we've got light in this time a bit, so I'm just here to chat for this one. If anyone wants to, if they don't, well, I'll be at that, I know it. So, and every time when somebody comes in, they're always looking just to see if there's anybody else in here. They're not just in you or talking to you. They want to seem to come for other people in here, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a bit of a mystery, that one. Because if they were here to chat to you, they would stay for a bit longer, wouldn't they? But they just go straight in, straight out again. Straight in one door and out the other. Basically. That's what happens. Until you get a few people in, if you're lucky. And then anybody else comes in. Some of them stay a bit longer then. Not all of them, you know. But the first one that comes in always leaves, unless the noise. It's always the same. Yep. So I doubt anyone will come. What time is it? It's 17 minutes past 11. It's a Monday night. And I'm here in Gateshead once again. It's very windy and it keeps raining. I think it's going to get heavier soon, according to the weather forecast. Yep. So, but we'll see. I'm under a shelter, so I wasn't going to be out in the rain with the camera and my lights. Not waterproof, especially not the light. So, yeah. But I do have lights and holes in my gloves. I've ordered some new ones, but they haven't turned up yet. I ordered some kids' gloves by mistake. Got them out and they're about an inch big. I thought, there's no freaking way I'm going to get them on. But I didn't notice it said kids' gloves. So I couldn't send them back because it was my mistake. I just looked for, gripper gloves. Saw some and I didn't see there. It didn't say it was. It didn't. I didn't notice it didn't say men's gloves. I don't know what happened there. I was half asleep, I think. So I was a bit shocked when I opened the parcel and found these tiny little pairs of gloves, big enough to fit an Action Man, basically. Yeah, no good for me. So there you go. So how's the one person doing that's here? How are you doing? Do I know you or not? Have I spoken to you before? Oh, it says there's 3 now. Is there anybody in here that I know already? Or not? Just trying to find out, that's all. Hello, Melissa. How are you doing tonight? Where are you from? You're not in Portugal, are you? Is it still light where you are? Daylight. I thought a car had pulled up next to where I am before, but I must have been imagining things. I went to look over the wall and there's nothing there. I was thinking, holy shit. I was sitting eating something to eat here in the dark, and a car pulls up. Hardly reassuring because it's in the middle of nowhere. And there's often a lot of murders in Gateshead, you know. I'm trying not to be the next one. Yep. Melissa, you're not talking. And just to let you know, I haven't got a cat with us or a bear. So sorry if I misled you by them little emojis on the title of the live stream there. There's no bears here that I know of. At least not yet. I love these people who say something and then don't say anything else. There's a lot to be said about that, isn't there? I'm sure there is. But we'll not go into that tonight. Is there any psychologists in here tonight? Just checking. Any psychologists here? Any psychiatrists? Any doctors of the mind? Same thing, really, isn't it? Unless you're a brain surgeon. Slightly different. Mm-hmm. So how are all four of you doing? You sound like you're in a great mood. I can feel the warm vibes coming off you. The positive energy's it's almost reaching us here. I can feel it. Yep. Well, I was nearly going to do this from the cemetery, but I thought it's probably going to rain, so I probably shouldn't. Because there's no shelter in there that I know of. Hello there, Pink Dove Shampoo. How come you're called Van Dana then if you're Pink Dove Shampoo? It's a bit of a tongue twister to say that one. Pink Dove Shampoo. How are you doing tonight? And if anyone wants to join on the voice thing, just feel free to hit that button and you'll be straight on in a matter of moments. I'm not sure whether I should keep wearing this headlamp. But anyway, I'll wear it for the minute. That's good to hear, Pink Dove. So where are you from then? Are you from the UK? Are you from the USA or somewhere else? Very windy here. I hope you can hear us okay. Gale force winds. Lucknow. Is that an actual place? I've never heard of it. I know there's a film called Don't Look Now. Did it take its name from the second part of that film title, by any chance? Donald Sutherland was in it, I believe. I think he was. I haven't seen it, so I'm not sure. I think he's in it. So whereabouts is that then in the world? I could look it up. Oh, I can't. Yeah, that phone isn't connected to the internet. Damn it, I forgot about that. So whereabouts in the world is that place? Is it anywhere near Manchester? I've got a feeling it might be. Do I sense some hostility here? People keep saying stuff and then not continuing. It's easier talking to hedgehogs than some of the people on here. Speaking of which, where's the hedgehogs tonight? Oi, hedgehogs! What are you doing, man? You usually come over by this point, don't you? I can't see any hedgehogs at the minute or hear any. But there sometimes is some here. Yeah, I think we've just got wind up artists in at the minute. But they won't get far. Because they're not saying much. For one thing. Wind up merchants are all around. Merchants. It's a bit sad that most of the people that go into live streams tend to be the of the bullying type, or messing around with messing around type. You know what I mean? They can't even have a sensible, polite conversation, like. But never mind. Everyone's. People don't like to hear the truth, I think. You can't handle the truth. Can anyone handle the truth? Oh, I might as well tell you, I'm not a big fan of YouTube these days. I've gone right off it. Hence, well, one of the reasons why I haven't been doing many videos, if any. Sometimes do the odd live stream, but even that's not too often. Because YouTube is not my favorite place to be anymore. Anybody else feel the same way? It's okay if I'm watching, but being on it's a different story. Apart from all the millions of adverts in between the videos, like that's not great. And then you try to charge your money to get rid of them. Like that makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to pay to get rid of adverts. Don't think so. So, has the cat got your tongues or what? Has Jack Frost got your fingertips? It's not that cold tonight, actually, where I am. Not yet, anyway. It's quite mild. I got my bloody hat on as well. I thought it was going to be colder. It is windy, though. Very windy. What's your favourite? I didn't realise you were still there, Pink Dove. Are you any relation to JT Dove, by any chance? Isn't... Dove shampoo, I didn't know it was pink, by the way. I thought it was, like, white or something. I don't know. If anyone's thinking of doing a live stream on YouTube, and you like talking to yourself, it's a very good place to hang out because you get lots of that going on, you know. So you just have to talk to yourself most of the time, keep the live stream going. Cashmere is my favorite. What do you mean? Cashmere? You mean sweater? Cashmere sweater? Is that what you're talking about? Like a jumper, a pullover? There's a scene in Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels where they're driving the van and a police officer's riding his motorbike alongside the van. And he goes, "Pull over! Pull over!" Jeff Daniels, of course, goes, "Oh, it's a sweater, but thanks for noticing." Anyone remember that? Uh-oh. It's just a noise in the dark. Could it be Michael Myers? I don't think so. It's past Halloween. Everyone's left. Oh, well, it's free. Might as well go myself now. Right, nice chatting to you all. Thanks for talking. I'll be going then. Wow, this is exciting. It's always exciting when I come on here. I don't know what it is. I've never had this much excitement since, since the last time I was on here, I don't know. Yeah, I remember how exciting it got last time. And the time before that as well. It was really exciting. It's like watching a thriller. Was that exciting? I was on the edge of my seat. Pink shampoo. I don't know if you're still there, but are you talking in riddles on purpose, or you can't help it, or what? Just wondering, like, I must have a massive delay or something. There's nobody even here, is there? There's nobody here. I might as well go to sleep then. Oh, I haven't brought my pillow or my mattress. Imagine doing a live stealth camp. That would be something, wouldn't it? Of course, the live stream might be a bit long if you're doing a live stealth camp. You're Chinese. Well, we are almost Chinese, if you catch me drift. In the UK, almost on the verge of being Chinese as well. If you catch me drift. So you're in China, are you? Are you Chinese and you live in the UK? I'm Scotch Romanian myself. You probably can't tell though. I try to mask it. So if you're in China, does that mean there's a massive delay with your internet connection? Whenever you type something, it comes out like nearly half an hour later. Is that where it is? Have you seen The Last Emperor? By any chance? It was directed by Bernardo Bertolucci. And there's also a 3D version on Blu-ray, which I've got, but I still haven't watched it. I must have got it like years ago now. Oh, have you seen Red Corner with Richard Gere? And what's her face? I forgot her bloody name now. She won an Oscar for it, I think. Didn't she? I'm sure she did. Trying to think. Well, she's on Facebook and she's always getting them out. Almost. She's changed since she was in that film, like in a lot of ways. I've completely forgot her name. Romania. That's where Alexandra Stan comes from, and Ina, two female vocalists who do mainly dance music a lot of the time. You know them? You heard of them? And DJ Project are also from Romania. Yeah, you heard of DJ Project? Two blokes. One's like blonde, the other one's got dark hair, I think. One looks slightly like Ross, David Schwimmer from Friends, maybe from a distance, if you know what I mean. From a distance. Dee, 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 dee. I bet you don't know who did that song. I bet you kind of guess who sang that song. I think at least three different people, at least three sang it. Three different people on different occasions. By the way, not far away from where I am, the great Michael Caine was once here. You know Michael Caine from The Italian Job, Death Trap, one of my favorites, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels with Steve Martin, and what else? He was in The Island, Eagle Has Landed, loads of stuff. Jaws 4, The Revenge. You've done technology. You mean like a course in it? Crash course in technology. Ah. You don't own a Roku box by any chance, do you? A Roku box? You heard of one of them? You can also get a Roku stick. I don't know what the difference is between the stick and the box. Apart from one's like a memory stick and the other one's like a little box. But what's the difference apart from that? Is there any difference? Well, I know one of them you have to plug into the mains, the other one you don't. But apart from that, is there any difference? Like on screen, is there anything different or anything? Does anyone know? Is there anybody in here who thinks ghosts don't exist? Or demons don't exist? There is no. That's not exactly connected to the Roku box. I went off on a tangent there, all right, that's for sure. Hey, it's like a summer's night here, apart from the wind and all that, and the rain. Ooh, it's a red light down there. Oh. I thought it was a mothership landing for a minute there. Well, it's nice to see the conversations moving along swift and fast tonight. That's what I like to see. Everyone's got so much to say. Is there anybody that wants to go live on the camera or the mic? Or just the mic without your face showing? All you have to do is press the voice thing. You don't have to put the camera on. It's windy where you are. I'm starting to feel like I got the short straw here, like, I must admit. Gordon got the short straw tonight. Nobody's talking, hardly at all. I know Pink Dove's sort of saying a few things, but it's like a disconnected conversation. I ask one thing and I get another thing back half an hour later, or something like that, a few minutes later. It's a massive delay. Massive delay. I think I've lost all my regular viewers. They're probably all in bed about now. Yeah, the regular viewers are a thing of the past. But you know what? I'm not bothered. Not in the slightest. Just saying they're not here, that's all. I've lost them. Because no one's talking. Hardly at all. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I notice when people talk about ghosts, some of the ones that come in here sometimes they go, "Have you seen any ghosts lately?" They never say, "Have you heard any lately?" They always say, "Have you seen them?" Always. 99% of the time. But the truth is, you hear them more than you see them. Unless you happen to be so lucky to live somewhere where you've got them walking around on your landing or up and down your stairs every day and night. You know what I mean? But apart from that, most people just hear them, they don't see them. And some of the rest are getting attacked by them. Because most of them, unfortunately, are not very friendly. They're hostile and evil and all that stuff, you know? And they're like bullies. They are bullies, in fact. Not like bullies, they actually are bullies. That's what most people don't realize. The thing that puzzles me, though, is how come there's so many people on YouTube alone looking for ghosts, making videos about paranormal investigating, trying to get evidence of ghosts, and they're not being attacked by them? Why is that? It's just like people like me that seem to get attacked by them. I don't know what it is. What did I do? What did I do that was different in order for them to latch onto you and then never let go? You know what I'm saying? Does anyone have the answer to that? Because I certainly don't. There are a few theories on it, but not still a bit puzzled. Like Franco TV, for example. I know he fakes everything, right? Pretty much. There's probably some real stuff on his videos because he's in cemeteries and that. And he might pick up the odd actual real EVP. But he hello there, Cariad. Cariad, how are you doing? Most of the stuff he does is fake, and he's been caught out several times. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's been going on like? What sort of illness are you talking about? I'm in the same boat actually, but it's probably not the same sort of illness as you've got, but you know, ill nevertheless. Well, you don't talk to us anymore, so I have to tend to forget about people who don't want to talk to us anymore. You know what I mean? Because it could affect you. Otherwise, you got to move on. If people don't want to talk to you, just there's no point getting upset about it, is it? Well, I asked you first. What's up with you? You mentioned you were ill. Me, I'm like, well, I'm ill with the usual stuff. You know, the demonic, whatever they are. Oh, you've been in hospital. You're out now, though, are you? Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad to hear about that. So yeah, are you permitted to say what sort of Nah, she doesn't really speak to me hardly at all these days. So you know what I mean. Everyone's just stopped talking. So, and I haven't been making many videos. Well, I have, but I haven't put them together because of being ill and stuff and whatever. So, but here I still do a live stream once in a blue moon. Ears, nose, and throat. Oh yeah, I went to see some of them ages ago because I often have like ear sinusy vertigo problems and stuff. You know, where your tubes in your ears and your sinuses get blocked up, get pressure on the front of your head, and it makes you like dizzy and stuff. Oh, my illness is like demonic stuff. Oh, it's either demonic or evil spirits. I don't know. Nah, it's not sorted. It's I've been trying all sorts, but I just can't sort it yet. I'll tell you how bad it is, right? I cannot even hardly get down on the floor. You know when you go down crouching down on your knees, like in your honkers or whatever you want to call it, on your honkers, squatting. When I say squatting, I don't mean like illegally staying in a derelict building because you haven't got anywhere to live. Not that type of squatting, but squatting down on your knees. You know what I mean? Nah, I don't bother with that stuff anymore because I don't trust the NHS. I don't trust doctors. I don't trust most nurses. Nah. My last encounter with nurses in the hospital was very traumatic. So I won't be asking them for any help anytime soon. Trying to make us put a visor on and wear a mask and all that stuff. And I said, no. Not wearing any of that, sorry. Sorry, you can take it away. Take it away. I didn't come here for that. I didn't come here for you to put a muzzle on us. I'm not a dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do, but nobody will help. The priests won't help. The NHS don't seem to want to help. I was supposed to get a CPN, which doesn't seem to be happening. And yeah, so I'm just left to fight it on my own with my own fists. But you can't really hit them because they're not solid, so you can't do that. So yeah, you have to try other means. You know what I mean? Nah, well, I did once get put on some medication, but I came off the medication. It didn't really help much. It caused other issues. You know, so in case you're wondering, I'm in the dark by myself at the farm. The spooky farm. I've done a few investigations here. In fact, I've done one or two that I haven't uploaded yet. Yeah, on Night Vision, bro. Haven't got around to putting them together yet. I still haven't even put the Cooperage one up on the quayside in Newcastle. The 600 and odd year old building. I was on the outside of it because it's falling to bits. You can't go in. Plus, it would be shut at night time anyway, even if it was open. I don't suppose you fancy going on the voice chat for a bit, do you? You don't have to put your face on or anything. Just the microphone, just the audio. You're the only one talking or typing. I'm just asking, why not? Just audio, not face. I mean, just audio, like being on the radio or telephone. Anyway, how's the boyfriend doing? Ah, that's good to hear. So you're gone off talking on the online now, are you? Like verbally and stuff. By the way, were you in here when I said I don't like YouTube anymore? Or were you not here at that point? Uh, Are you still there? I've got 73% battery left. Should be enough. It should be enough. I'm just wondering why no one's talking and why Carrie had stopped talking, but nobody else is talking either. Apart from me. And I'm not working off a script. Everything's ad-libbed. How the hell's my battery power bank still on 70%? It's been on 70%, and I've been on how long? I've been on for 32 minutes now, Ian. It hasn't changed. Mustn't use so much power for my light. Probably because I got a dimmer, that's probably why. So, I asked a question before. I don't know if anyone was here that heard the question, but does anyone disbelieve in ghosts or demons? Do you think it's all rubbish? It's make-believe. It's fantasy talk. Fictional. Is that what you believe? Or do you think otherwise? Is anyone watching Big Brother, by the way? Big Brother on ITV. Is it on ITV too, is it? I think it is, but is anyone watching it? Or not? There's a girl in there called Elsa, and she says she can see demons. Maybe I need to get a hold of her when she comes out. Right then. I think I've reached my peak here of the night. I looked at it, 33 minutes. Oh, that's a coincidence. 33 minutes, huh? What could that possibly mean? Well, there's another plane going into land. If nobody's going to talk back, it's going to not make for a very interesting rewatch for anyone that so happens to press on the replay. Like, if I'm just talking to myself all night, you know what I mean? Yep. I mean, I'm not bloody Robin Williams, you know what I mean? Or Rob Schneider, David Spade, anyone like that. I'm not a stand-up comedian. So, you know, I'm not doing a one-man comedy show. Although it's turned into a bit of a black comedy in a way. Right then. I'm going to have to find some chat rooms or something. This is like getting blander than hell on here. Doesn't seem to change much. Every time I come on, it's like dead as a haddock. Dead as a proverbial haddock. Everyone's ignorant. They start talking and then they just stop in the middle. I don't know what's wrong with people these days. Is that common these days? People just start talking and then stop. Is it internet etiquette? Is that what it's like these days? Seems like it. Aye. It's like the equivalent of like starting to talk to someone. You start chatting to someone in the middle of the street, and then they just walk away from you in the middle of the conversation. Yeah, whoa, whoa, hang on, mate. Where are you going? Could you not at least say bye? See you later, whatever. Nice chatting. Nope. Just gone. Gone like the wind. Speaking of which, it's still windy. It is. It doesn't matter because YouTube truly sucks these days. And I don't expect anything much from it in terms of being on it, that is. But, you know. Anyway, I'm going to bid you all a fond farewell. And thanks very much for being so polite and chatting and everything and all that stuff and saying good night to us. You had to go and all that stuff. Really appreciate it. So thanks. And I might catch you next time or I might not because this is so damn enthralling. Should I really come back? Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Bye-bye for now then. Good night. Sitting there any longer.